Hello student, myself Kinjan Mistry. I am lecturer in Computer Department of PPMP Polytechnic. In this video lecture, we learn the queue from Stack and Queue chapter number 3 in Data Structure subject, whose subject code is 3330704 in Diploma Computer Engineering course. In this video lecture, we learn the following topic. Now first we learn introduction of queue, then second array representation of queue, then implementation of queue, then type of queue, then operation of queue, then limitation of single queue, then concept of circular queue, then application of queue, and then we learn difference between simple queue and circular queue and difference between stack and queue. Now what is queue? Queue is also called FIFO data structure. A queue is a data structure in which elements are added to one end and removed from other end. It is also called first in, first out data structure, FIFO data structure. A queue is a linear data structure. A queue is a linear list in which insertion is performed at one end called rear end, and delete is performed at another end of the list called front end. This information is such a list is processed in the some order as it was received. Now insert is performed at one end and delete is performed to another end of the structure is called FIFO data structure. Now this is the image of FIFO queue data structure, first in, first out data structure. Now example of queue. In real life example, ticket booking of movie and bus and train, etc. Second example is billing system of any supermall. It is the real life example of queue. Array representation of queue. In queue, there are two types of representation. First is vertical representation and second is horizontal representation. And queue as a considered as a one-dimensional array. It is also called vector. Implementation of queue. There are two types of implementation of queue. First is dynamic implementation and second is static implementation. Now we use pointer and linked list is called dynamic implementation. In a queue, now we use array concept. It is called static implementation. Type of queue. There are four types of queue. First is simple queue, second circular queue, third double-ended queue, and fourth priority queue. Type of operation of queue. Insert operation and delete operation. First, we can insert any element in a queue. It is called insert operation of queue. And we can delete from any element from queue is called delete operation. Now, how to insert new element in a queue? Now, step number 1. Queue is considered as a one-dimensional array, then rear pointer and front pointer. Now we can insert any element. It is use the rear pointer, and delete any element from the queue. It is use front pointer. Now queue is totally empty. Then we can insert rear and front pointer both. The rear is equal to rear plus 1 and front is equal to front plus 1. And then insert the new element 10 in first position of queue. Now step number 2. Insert the second element in a queue. Then first increase only rear pointer value. Rear is equal to rear plus 1. We cannot insert the front pointer value because front pointer is used the delete element in a queue. Then step number 3. Again increase the rear pointer value and insert new element in queue. Then step number 4, same again repeat this process and insert the new element in a queue. Then rear pointer point the maximum element, maximum position number in a queue. And we can try the new element to insert in the queue. Then occurs queue overflow error. And this condition is called queue overflow Insert operation of queue. This operation is used to insert any element in the queue. The queue is represented by vector queue which contain an element. Rear and front both pointer are used in this operation. Front is a pointer which point to the front end and rear is a pointer which point to the rear end. We can perform the insert operation. First check the queue overflow condition. If queue is full and we can try insert new element in the queue, then queue overflow error occurs and this situation is called queue overflow condition. Now algorithm, first give the title queue insert and the main variable is queue, rear, front and y. Queue is a one-dimensional array and it is also called vector to store the element. Rear is a pointer to point the location of new insert element. Front is a pointer to point the location of delete element. Y is a new insert element. N is the total size of queue. Then step number 1. First check the queue overflow condition. If rear greater than or equal n, means rear pointer point the maximum size of queue, then we can try to insert new element. The queue is overflow error occurs and then stop our algorithm. Then step number 2. Suppose then rear pointer point the lowest value at the lowest position of n. Then we can insert new element. Then we can perform insert operation. Then first increase the rear pointer value. Rear is equal to rear plus 1. Then step number 3. Insert a new element in a queue. Then queue of r is equal to 5. Then step number 4. First check the front pointer and rear pointer position. Is front pointer properly set? If front is equal to -1, means front pointer properly not set in a queue, then front is equal to 0. It's at the 0 position, initial position. Then step number 5, finish and return. In suppose queue is half full and half empty, then we can perform another insert operation in a queue. How to delete element from queue? Suppose queue is full, means rear pointer point the maximum size of queue and then we can perform the delete operation. In queue, this is use the front pointer. Now the delete element value is stored the temporary variable like y variable and then front pointer increase the value front is equal to front plus 1. Now this is the image, the delete the element 10 in a queue. And then increase the front pointer value, then front pointer point the next element position. Then step number 2. Then again delete element value store the temporary variable and then increase the front pointer value, front is equal to front plus 1. And then step number 3, again same process is repeat. Then step number 4, now we can delete last element from queue. Then front and rear pointer point the -1 position, means queue is empty. And we can try to delete the element, then queue underflow error occurs. This situation is called queue underflow condition. Now delete operation of queue. This operation is to delete any element from queue. Front pointer is used to delete the element from queue. We can perform the continue delete operation. The front pointer value is equal to front plus 1. We can perform delete operation. First check the queue underflow condition. If queue is empty and we can perform the delete operation, then queue underflow error occurs. Now algorithm, then give the first title of this operation queue delete and the main variable of this algorithm is queue, front and rear. Queue is a one-dimensional array or vector to store the element of queue. Front is a pointer to point the front end. Rear is a pointer to point the rear end. Y is a temporary variable to store the delete element value. Then step number 1. First check the queue underflow condition. If front is equal to -1, means front queue is totally empty, and then we can try the delete operation. Then queue underflow error is occurs and our algorithm is stopped. We cannot perform the delete operation from queue. Then step number 2. Suppose in a queue already 1 or 2 or 3 or maximum queue is full. Then we can try the delete operation. Then first delete element store the temporary variable y. So y is equal to queue of front. Then step number 3. Display the delete element value. Then write and y, capital Y. Then step number 4. Check the queue is empty or not. Suppose one element in a queue and then we can perform delete operation, then queue is totally empty. So we can check the queue is empty or not. If front is equal to red, then front is equal to 0 and red is equal to 0. Otherwise, else curry front is equal to front plus 1. In suppose queue have more element, then we continue delete the operation, then increase the front pointer value, front is equal to plus 1, and then perform the continue this operation. Then step number 5. Finish and return. Limitation of single queue. Disadvantage of single queue is that even if we have a free memory space in a queue, we cannot use the free memory space in insert operation. Like this example, the first image represent the rear pointer is point the position number 2, and second image representation, now position number 0 and 1 is also free memory space, but we cannot try to insert the new element this 0 and 1 position. This is the main disadvantage of single queue. So simple queue result in waste of memory space. This problem can be solved by using circular queue. Now circular queue is represent the image of circle queue, as the rear pointer and front pointer, both pointer are used in this circular queue. Now the first position of queue is continue attach the last position of queue. Now rear pointer is point the maximum element and starting position 0 and 1 is blank, then rear pointer increase the value, it is point the continue starting position to point 0 and 1, and so we can continue perform the insert operation in this circular queue. Now concept of circular queue. A circular queue is a queue in which elements are arranged so that the first element in a queue follow the last element in the queue. The arrangement of circular queue is like this figure. Here in a circular queue, the first element Q0 follow the last element Q and minus 1. The disadvantage of simple queue is that even if we have a free memory space in a queue, we cannot use the free memory space to insert the operation, to insert the new element in a single queue. To solve the disadvantage, we can use the circular queue. Now example with circular queue to implementation. Now first image front pointer and rear pointer is equal to minus 1. Matlab queue is totally, circular queue is totally empty. Now we can insert 10 element. The front pointer value is equal to 0 and rear pointer value is equal to 0. Both pointer value are increased. Now third image represent the delete one element. The front pointer value is equal to 1 and rear pointer value is equal to 1. Like this, new insert element 30, 40 and etc. Then increase the front and rear pointer value. Now, in last image, the circular queue is totally full. Then front pointer and rear pointer is equal to 0. Application of queue. A queue is the natural data structure for a system to serve its incoming request. Most of the process scheduling or desk scheduling algorithm in operating system use the queue concept. Computer hardware like processor or a network card also maintain buffer in the form of queue for incoming incoming resource request. A mailbox or part of the same message to communication between two user or process in system is essentially a queue-like structure. Queue is mostly used in simulator. Now, difference of circular queue and simple queue. Simple queue. First point, the last element of the queue does not follow the first element. Then circular queue. The last element in the queue follow the first element. Second point, problem of the overflow in a simple queue is frequently occurs. Then second point of circular queue is problem of overflow in a circular queue is infrequently occurs. There is a waste of memory space in simple queue. There is no waste of memory space in circular queue. Now give the example of simple queue, and last point, give the example of circular queue, like this image. Difference of LIFO and FIFO data structure, and it also called difference of stack and queue data structure. LIFO is also called stack and FIFO is also called queue. In LIFO data structure stack, the insert and delete operation are performed at only one end. In FIFO, the insert and delete operation are performed at two different ends. In LIFO, the element which is insert last in first to delete. In FIFO, the element which is insert first is first to delete. LIFO required only one pointer called top pointer to insert and delete operation. In FIFO, required two pointer called front end and rear pointer to perform insert and delete operation. Like example, pipe of tray in a cafeteria. Like example of FIFO, student at registration counter. In LIFO, there is no waste of memory space. In FIFO, even if we have free memory space, sometimes we cannot use that space to store an element. Thank you so much for watching this video.